Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, here back with another reaction video. And today we finna react to every canceled NBA Live explained. I despise this picture because I'm the one who made this one. I made this one. This is on my channel. The source of this picture with Kawhi Leonard and the NBA Live 17, that came from me. I am the source of this, and people took this. People took this and acted like, bro, they don't give me my credit, bro. Niggas don't give me my credit for this. I spent time in that Photoshop trying to make this, bro. They took my shit. They took my shit. I made one for DeMarcus Cousins too. They ain't nobody take that one though. Surprisingly, as I know that DeMarcus Cousin one ass, but that the Kawhi Leonard code though, we gonna steal that. Yes, I am the source for this, but they won't tell you that though. They won't tell you that. But anyways though, without further ado, let's get right into this.
Explaining every canceled NBA Live game in one single video. Starting off with NBA Elite 11. Try saying that fast like 5 times. Elite 11, Elite 11, Elite. So after NBA Live 10, EA wanted to make big changes to their basketball series, as the popularity of the NBA Live games would start to crash during the late 2000s, which can be partly due to the new 2K games that were becoming more user and wallet friendly during that time. But they were able to make a small comeback in the release of NBA Live 10 being a good game. This will lead us to the development and the release of NBA Elite 11. Now, like I said, even though NBA Live
Any momentum they had, they fucked it up with this game. Even if they would have dropped this game, this would have fucked all that momentum up, especially considering what 2K11 was. Whatever the criteria that 2K11 was on, this game right here wouldn't even fit the bill.
I don't know what went into that process. I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't.
I'm just saying, bro. The criteria of where they went with, bro, unmatched. You couldn't meet the criteria of NBA 2K11 even if they tried. Bro, I don't know how you fumble. I still to this day don't understand. How do you fumble Mike Wang? How do you fumble him? How do you fumble Mike Wang of all people? This don't make no sense, but let's carry on.
10 was a good game. 2K was clearly still on their backs, so they felt like they really needed something big to get back to where they were in the first
ass, straight ass.
Them making the decision to basically rebrand the whole NBA Live basketball game. For NBA Elite 11, they would decide to change the commentary team up, with the games now being commentated by the ESPN crew featuring Mark Jackson, Jan Van Gundy, and Mike Breen. This was supposed to be the year they were going to add their single-player career mode. They were even going to have a soundtrack produced by J. Cole and Ninth Wonder.
Jermaine, yes.
That shit was trash. The soundtrack that's on there, trash. It ain't nothing but some weak ass instrumentals and one J. Cole song, bro. Trash. DJ Premier just gave EA Sports his throwaways, bro. That shit was trash. The vibe, there's no vibe to this game. Like I'm just keeping it real with y'all. There's no vibe. No vibe to this game whatsoever. You could sit up here and be like, hey man, that shit go hard. Cut. No, it don't. There's no vibe to the game. The soundtrack creates a vibe. There was no vibe to it. It was ass. The whole soundtrack was ass. The gameplay ass. Everything was ass about NBA Elite 11 was just straight ass, bro. From what I played. If you don't believe me, I do have a series where I did play NBA Elite 11. Played the game. It was complete ass. It was complete. It was a complete 180 of what NBA Live 10 was.
Biggest changes in the game would come through the gameplay, as EA would completely revamp the controls for NBA Live. Now called NBA Elite, yeah, they changed the name. Now to be fair,
I'm gonna be honest with you, the controls, they were slightly the same, but they had no effect towards the defender. Like you could try to get one off. Like normally you'd be able to get past your defender with a little shake up and a crossover. You couldn't do that here. You couldn't do that here. It was like if you did a crossover, it wouldn't mean nothing. Like I understand the game was in an alpha state and it needed an update. I understand that part of it. But dog, this shit is such a downgrade from NBA Live 10. From a graphic standpoint, from an animation standpoint, everything about this game was just straight a big ass downgrade. Your teammates not even, there was no turbo button. Like, yo, this shit was ass.
These were pretty good and very promising ideas for a basketball game, especially during that time too. But this would end up causing major problems in the development, as games like NBA Live, NBA 2K, Madden got released on a yearly basis to correspond with that next league season. And so instead of just being able to build off that last game and make a new game off the improvements of the old one, the EA devs are being asked to create a whole new basketball series in just a year. But even with the rushed development, EA Sports would still drop a demo to the NBA Elite 11 game before its release date, scheduled for October 5th. And once the demo released and players downloaded it on their consoles,
24-second violation as the shot clock expiring, so it'll be Team Black Ball.
bruh. And I feel like I don't even have to explain, but like, if you need any more explanation, bro, look at KD's face. Look at the cover athlete. KD looks genuinely disgusted.
Look at Kevin Durant's face, just the face of disgust right there. Kevin Durant just sitting there all up in his head, just.
Fuck all that! Nah, ain't no fuck all that.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, you gonna put me on the cover of this?
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Ain't no way, bro.
That his face and likeness will be attached to this piece of media for the rest of eternity, bro. But with that being said, after the demo, they would decide to cancel NBA Elite 11. And by this time, stores had already got NBA Elite 11 in their inventory. So you may be able to find some of those copies on Internet Marketplace.
Bro, ain't nobody paying for that, bro. Emulation, bro. Just emulate it, bro. Emulate this game, bro. Do not pay for this. This game is ass. It's not worth a single dime. This game is complete ass. If you pay $10,000 for a rare ass game, that's 2 packs of ass. You a better man than me. What matter of fact, since you like wasting money, I got an investment on some renter spoons. I wanna talk to you about, player. Let's go on business on that. Rent them spoons. We let them eat them. We let them bring their food in for free. Rent them spoons, nigga.
Places, but they go for like thousands of dollars though, bro. Like, NBA Live 13. After a 2-year layoff, NBA Live was set to make a return with NBA Live 13, a revival in the NBA Live series, hence
the big fucking tease right here. The big fucking tease right here. I remember I was on a phone call. Shout out to my nigga Rocio. I remember we was on a Skype call and we was talking about this, bro. And I said, man, you gotta think about it though. They had like a whole 2 years. They probably get it right. He was like, yeah, you probably right, bro. I mean, it's EA, bro. They ain't, I mean, they terrible, but they ain't that bad now. Boy, was I wrong. After this, I never trusted EA again. After NBA Live 14, I never trusted EA again.
name coming back, yes sir. And this game was set to release in late 2012. There were reports of this game being a digital exclusive game, meaning that there weren't any physical or disc copies of the game. You would have been only able to purchase this game on the Microsoft Store or the PlayStation Store. And it probably would have been for the best, because I don't think anyone will want their physical hands on whatever that abomination was going to be. Yes, unfortunately, even after 2 years, they still weren't able to get it right. The game was still in very bad shape and the development was not going well. And by the time we got closer and closer to release date, EA just lost his confidence.
This shit look ass. Like, let's be real, this shit look ass. This looked like NBA Live 14 on the right console. I think they literally just took NBA Live 13 and then just upscaled the graphics a little bit more and gave us this bullshit. So we basically got NBA Live 13 on 14.
in the game, which I would say was very warranted because not only did they think the game was bad and wasn't good, the fans did not think the game was good at all. Their first look trailer was heavily disliked and criticized, alongside the versions of the game that critics and game reviewers got to play, with their opinions not being any much better. And this would all come together on September 27th, 2012, when they would officially cancel NBA Live 13, with their next release being NBA Live 14 the next year. And looking at this gameplay of NBA Live 13, it definitely isn't good. Like, it looks a lot like the NBA Elite 11 game, like as far as gameplay wise. One thing I will say is compared to the presentation for NBA Live 14, this game looks better. And again, I'm comparing two games that aren't good, but side by side, looking at these graphics, like NBA Live 13 looks like a better game. Like the game looks more aesthetically pleasing. I don't even think I've ever used that word,
because it was on the right console. When they moved it over to the PS4 and Xbox One, it was on the wrong console. If they put this on the right console and then they would have gave us NBA Live 16, give us NBA Live 16 on the PS4 for 14, I think they would have been in a good spot. But this is EA we're talking about here.
the video before. And again, NBA Live 14 did make small improvements to the gameplay. The game is still terrible, but they did make small improvements here and there. But just looking at these, like look at this side by side LeBron. Like, okay, they both don't look that good, but the NBA Live 14 LeBron looks like Lamar Jackson, and the NBA Live 13 LeBron just looks a little Amish, but it's not as bad. NBA Live 17. Now, after NBA Live 13, they kind of did get back on track with releasing games on a yearly basis, with NBA Live 14, 15, and 16 being released.
Out of all of these, 15 was the best. 15 was the best. If you ever, I've played 15. It's on the channel. Y'all can go look at it. I gave 15 a 7 out of 10. I know y'all probably like, bro, you tripping. You have to play the game to understand why I gave it a 7 out of 10. I gave Live 16. I think I gave that a 2 out of 10, 4 out of 10. I think I gave it a 4 out of 10. I think I gave it a 4 or a 2 out of 10. I don't remember. Live 16 was ass. Compared to 15, Live 16 was ass. Live 15, from a gameplay perspective, they were heading in the right direction. Live 16, they stripped everything from 15. Everything that made 15 good, they stripped it here. The rebounding, the lack of fundamental basketball, the interior, you can't block shit. You could barely block shit. You couldn't box out for rebounds. There was no aspect of basketball in this game. This gameplay was just the ball goes up and everybody just running towards it. That's literally what they did. That, bro, if you ever played Live 16, you understand why they sold 10,000 units. Yes, 10,000 units in its first month sales, compared to NBA 2K16, which sold 4 million. 10,000 to 4 million. You tell me. Fuck out of here.
Released in back-to-back years, EA were finally able to find some type of stable in the NBA Live franchise after so many inconsistent years. But in May of 2016, it will come to a screeching halt as they would announce the delay of NBA Live 17, now planning on releasing the game in early 2017. But early 2017 will come around.
I want y'all to understand this too. They announced the delay for the game while this game was still in its cycle, was still in his yearly cycle. Bro, we weren't even out the playoffs yet. The playoffs had just started and they had posted on their Twitter page, hey, just to let you guys know, NBA Live 17 will be delayed. Goddamn. Delayed. Not canceled, but delayed. And then I came out and said, nah, y'all, it's canceled. Stop believing in EA Sports. It's canceled. And when I said that, this is where me and the NBA Live community, this is where all of us this is where me and them went toe to toe. We went toe for toe, blow for blow. And at the end of the day, I won. Say what you want, but I won. I beat the NBA Live community, bro. Who could say they did that? Me. That's who. The NBA Live community lost because EA showed their true colors. And I was right all along. And these assholes wanted to sit up here. I got death threats. I got called all type of shit. Motherfuckers just coming to my page just to hate on my page. They sending other NBA Live YouTubers after me and shit. I had to pack them niggas up on their channels, of course. I never did any beefs. I never did any public beefs. I will always go to your channel and air you out over there. And we can get into a back and forth, which would probably lead to some DMs on Twitter. Very not very good DMs on Twitter as well. I had some very not my, I wouldn't say not my best moments, but I always won the battle though at the end because I always was right. I won every battle because I was right, and all these dick riders were wrong. I get that you're a fan of the game, but come on, bro.
And there would be no NBA Live game, having their next release being NBA Live 18. And they never really told us the exact reason why NBA Live 17 was canceled, but I would assume that NBA Live 16 only selling around 8,000 copies on its release month didn't help, and the competitors 2K literally breaking records, dropping some of their best games in the series. NBA Live 20.
They didn't want to compete no more. That's what it was. They didn't want to compete that year. They took their L. They realized NBA Live. They realized, hey, we made a bad game. We got to go back to the drawing board. We don't want to compete this year. So they can't. Because when they, bro, EA you got to understand. I have videos on this channel. EA let they nuts hang, bro. When they was hyping up NBA Live 16, I was hyped. I was like, oh shit, EA gonna compete with them. I'm thinking they finna drop some shit. It looked good. The trailers were looking good and all that stuff. I was like, let me get my hands on the gameplay. I saw the gameplay. I was like, alright, it's a little iffy, but it might be in this beta alpha state. We don't really know what the full game gonna look at. Like I ain't gonna jump too much into it. The game comes out. One of the worst fucking experience I've ever had. I was so disappointed when I was playing NBA Live 16, bro. This shit was ass.
So on the 29th of October 2019, the NBA Live EA Sports account will come out with this statement. For some time now, we've been putting in reps on our console basketball games. We're excited by our progress, but remain hyper ambitious, so we're not going to release NBA Live 20 this season. Alongside the NBA and the NBPA, we have our sights set on creating something fresh for the next generation of players and platforms. We know
nigga, when it's been almost 8 years now. Almost 8 years. We going on 8 years now. Come on.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit.
Come on, bro. It's been 8 years, bro. Stop it.
We need to earn our future every step of the way, so we're taking time to get it right for our players. We promise to check back regularly with updates.
Stupid.
Didn't.
Till then, we'll be on the grind. I don't think they've been on the grind. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so. I mean, they may have. Literally since this tweet, we haven't heard anything about NBA Live, not one single peep. It's been 6 years since this tweet came out. They never even officially announced the cancellation of the series in general. They just literally nothing at all. And as you see, we are now 6 years into the next console, and there's no next gen basketball game from NBA Live. Now, there isn't a lot to know about this game, but what we do know is at some point the game was in development, because as of 2025, early stages of NBA Live 20 gameplay and screenshots were leaked, which you can find on YouTube or the NBA Live Reddit. College basketball. Now, after the success of the NCAA football series that came back in 2024, the fans will also start to push for a college basketball game, which is another series they had alongside the NCAA football games. But with EA Sports' luck with basketball games in the past, and the NCAA basketball games not being as popular as the NCAA football ones, it seemed very unlikely that they would bring it back anytime soon. But on June 30th, 2025, EA Sports would announce their return to college basketball games, planning on reviving the series in 2028. Lord, GTA 6 will.
And I told y'all niggas earlier this year, I said, don't fall for the hype. Seeing is believing, believe when you see it. What did these niggas do? Exactly what I knew they was gonna do. It feels good to be me, because I'm always right. Y'all niggas can hate all you want to, but I'm always right. I ain't never been wrong. I'm just right all the time. I don't try to brag about it, but shit. They've done everything I said they was gonna do. What more do you want from me? Come on, dog.
Will come out before then. Well, maybe not. Now, people were really excited when they heard this news because they seen what they did with the college football games, hoping they can bring that spark to the college basketball games, but also because this is their first basketball game announcement in years, even possibly giving EA the opportunity to revive the NBA Live series through college basketball. And things were going pretty smooth for the first couple hours it was announced, until the official NBA 2K Twitter account would make this tweet, quoting someone by saying, "The campus has been quiet for way too long." The same day, like they really out here subtweeting. No glaze, that's kind of tough. And in the few months after this, it was really quiet on both sides. Representatives from EA would make small statements about the game coming up with no word from 2K until the release week of NBA 2K26, where on their Twitter account, they would make the following statement. It's NBA 2K26 launch week. It seems like a good time to share even more incredible news about the future of basketball at 2K. Yes, it's true. We're working on a college basketball experience. Mind you, remember they said experience. That will feature more than 100 programs from across the country. From powerhouses to Cinderella stories, competition fuels quality at all levels, which is why our approach with college basketball ensures our partner schools, college athletes, and our players all benefit. More good news, you won't have to wait long to start seeing your favorite colleges show up in game. We've got big plans for 2027 and beyond, and even a few more surprises coming in early 2026. We've proven the quality of basketball experience we can deliver for years, and have every intention to bring that same level of quality to college hoops. Ball over everything. Now, there was mixed emotions coming from the fans, there was mixed reactions. On one side, it's like, okay, we already have NBA 2K. We know how 2K works. I don't want the same for college basketball. On the other side, players were happy there would finally be some type of competition in the sports space, giving more options to the consumer. But most of the mixed reactions turned into very negative reactions once reports started coming out that EA Sports withdrew their request to make a college basketball game, with potential reasoning being due to more schools wanting to work with 2K Sports instead of EA. So yeah, it only took them 3 months to get their chain snatched. Like, holy. And things would even get worse when 2K's college basketball experience would just be revealed to be a DLC that was supposed to be added on to the NBA 2K games, not a singular college game. It looks like 2K is still following up with their college DLC plans, as they have tweeted out pictures of college players being scanned into the game. With EA out the picture, they may end up making a full single college basketball game.
They said they wasn't gonna do it. Now they go. I knew 2K was gonna go back on their word, bruh. I know 2K was gonna, because then they said they was like, okay, we're not gonna do that. We just gonna do 100 teams. We just gonna do 100 teams, one college basketball game. See how it goes. If y'all fucking with it, we'll get more teams and all that bullshit.
Yeah, that's it for now. We haven't heard anything about EA's college basketball game. They haven't officially canceled it. Like, they haven't come out with a statement saying, yeah, we're done. We're not doing college no more. But it is not looking good at all, man. It isn't looking good. Every game in this video hasn't been looking good. The person making this video doesn't look good.
EA fag boys, I just need y'all to do one thing for me. Before y'all get mad and start leaving your dislikes on the videos like you did for the past couple of weeks, I've been talking about NBA Live. I just want y'all to do this. I just need you to stay in your lane and stop swerving in mine, homie. We on two different paths right now. We on two different paths. Y'all not nowhere near me. I've moved on to a whole different direction. Meanwhile, y'all still like 3,000 miles backwards. Like, I've done been around the world. I done seen things. Came back and passed you up again. We not on the same level, EA fag boy. Stop it. But anyways, though, that's just gonna about do it for this one. Look, I told you. You ain't tell me shit. I told you niggas, bro. I told you niggas what it was gonna be, and y'all niggas was like, man, you don't know what you talking about, man. EA gonna come back. They never said they canceled the game. Stay in your delusion, EA fag boy. Stay in your delusion. It's been 8 years now. 8 years. Still ain't got a game yet. I think it's safe to say they ain't making shit, bro. But good luck to you though. It's been 8 years. It's been 8 long fucking years, and they ain't made a game since. I wish the best for you, goofy ass niggas.
I'm so excited.